All right, people, the more. We are here at the end of our St. Patrick, St. Joseph week, and had a good week. It's been a good week here. A lot of liveliness, people bouncing in and out of the student center and in the parish. So we look forward to another week coming up. Just a couple things. Just so you know now, there's no official hindrances within the chapel, either on the civil or church side, as far as what has to be done with the pews. So just so you know, the pews on the side will continue to be every other pew, because those are the ones that you can't really stagger, because it's 2 or 3 people in each one, so you can't really sit away from each other. So we'll still leave those on the right and on the left every other. So if you're uncomfortable with being in the center pews are longer, so people can kind of alternate or spread out, as are the ones on the corners. So just as a heads up when you come in, so those are the ones on the right and left are still taped off every other. So that is the case. Also, we'll continue to live stream the 9 and the 11 a.m. So the 9 and the 11 a.m. will be live streamed over here. So if for some reason we were to run over, which I don't foresee the need, or a mom with child or a father with child needs to step out, and they can live stream and come over here into the rooms in the student center. Or if somebody's uncomfortable inside, they can always be here in the student center and come over. So just as a heads up for you, as you come forward, you'll kind of see how the new arrangement is within the church. Of course, masks are still strongly recommended for all those who come into the church. They had the final word, with the governor's mandate for all the public institutions. USC falls in that, so all of their people this week are being called back in to in-person service. So they are back in. They also have noted that USC will be in person in the fall for the coming school year. So those are all things that are being worked out and figured out over time. The classes will still be on and off the rest of the semester. Some will be virtual, some will be, I think it depends on the professor. But as far as the USC staff, they're bringing them back in. So it'll be interesting to see how all that works out. Finally, for us here, it's just a thank you. I sent out an email to the music ministry to give them a heads up, but it's just a thank you to Dr. Donna Schaffer for her time here with us. She'll be concluding her time here with us on March 28th. So we put a nice little spread in the bulletin this weekend, some great pictures of her time. So again, we thank her for the time that she has spent here, the 7 years, I believe, investing time and effort building. So we look forward to building on the things that Donna has left us here, and we wish her all the best in the things to come in the future. So if you have any questions or you want to email her, remember her email is donna@stthomasmoreusc.org to kind of send a note her way. I'm sure she would welcome that as well. Finally, we are another week closer to what is Lent. You'll begin to see some of the images being covered in the 5th week of Lent. We will cover some of the pieces that are inside the church. And inside the church, it begins to focus our vision on Christ. So a lot of the images, icons, things like that will begin to be covered up, letting us know we're getting close. We're getting close. So buckle back down. Continue to ask St. Joseph to intercede for us. Continue to observe prayer, fasting, and almsgiving Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Remember that. And we look forward to seeing you this weekend. All right. God bless.